Hey guys, welcome back to the Oilers Rundown, and it's all pretty grim news basically from yesterday and today. I was thinking about doing an update last night, but I thought, no, I'll hold off and see what else comes about this morning. So, not too much more on the Oilers yet, but we're seeing more COVID cases right across the league. Detroit's hit like crazy, Calgary's hit like crazy, and the list just goes on and on. Of course, the big news last night for the Oilers was that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has joined COVID protocol, so that's devastating to hear. And the Oilers released this full update last night. Cooper Marody and Seth Griffith have been recalled from the Bakersfield Condors. Markus Niemelainen, not COVID related, but he's gone on injured reserve, problem with his hand. Chris Russell's been moved to long-term injured reserve. I assume that's to give the Oilers a bit more cap space to deal with all these changes they're having to make, but he could also be out longer as well, so we're not going to see Chris Russell again for a while. And Duncan Keith has been added to the COVID protocol. He just came back, so it seems we can't keep Duncan Keith in the lineup for any reason. Oilers news and updates gave us this nice depth chart to see who the Oilers even have left at this point. So up front, the Oilers got 13 forwards left: Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Jesse Puljujarvi, Kailer Yamamoto, Warren Foegele, Brendan Perlini, Derek Ryan, Zach Kassian, Kyle Turris, Tyler Benson, Colton Sevier, Cooper Marody, and Seth Griffith. On defense, Darnell Nurse, Evan Bouchard, Tyson Barrie, Cody Ceci, and William Lagesson. And in goal, Mikko Koskinen and Stuart Skinner. We can expect Philip Broberg to probably get a recall today. I think the Oilers just wanted him to play in last night's game for Bakersfield, so look for a Broberg recall today, and that would give the Oilers 6 defensemen again. The Oilers aren't hit super badly, like they can, it's big with Nuge and Keith, but they can ice a team, right? So I don't think we're going to hear about a postponement tonight. If we keep hearing more cases for the Oilers, then that's a different story. There's really not too many more players for them to call up because Bakersfield still has to ice a team as well. And so the NHL announced today that the COVID-19 measures, I think pretty much the same ones they had last year, are back in effect as of today. And they should be in effect until January 7th, 2022, possibly extended past that, seeing how things go. Yeah, scary time, frustrating time for everyone. No one wants to see this. Everyone just wants to enjoy normal life as much as you can, but unfortunately, this is a part of our normal life for the time being, at least. Just to recap, too, on who the Oilers all have in COVID protocol at this point: head coach Dave Tippett, Ryan McLeod, Devin Shore, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Duncan Keith. So a total of 5 people in COVID protocol right now. It's not looking good. I noticed this tweet this morning from Pierre LeBrun. Expect more NHL postponements to be announced today. A league-wide pause feels inevitable, but for now, sense is the NHL and NHLPA will try to power through the next few days if possible, with case-by-case approach still. So yeah, we might see the Oilers and the entire league shut down over the next week. We'll see what happens. If it's a shutdown, I hope it's not for long. We all love having hockey here, but we do have to consider everyone's safety as well at this point. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say on that for now. We'll see what happens in the coming days, but for now, looks like Oilers and Kraken are a go for tonight, so let's take it just one day at a time and go from there. Zach Lang at Oilers Nation posted an interesting article yesterday. The article is called "Warren Foegele is the perfect winger for Connor McDavid," and it's certainly looking like that so far. They aren't generating a ton of goals to this point, but they've only been together a very short period of time. But they're creating a lot of offensive chances, which is great to see. I've been looking for a little while now for Warren Foegele to get his chance in the top 6, and it's happening now, so really happy with that. Zach Lang points out when Zach Hyman returns to the lineup, the Oilers could run a top 6 that looks like Warren Foegele, Connor McDavid, and Jesse Puljujarvi on the top line, and Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, and Kailer Yamamoto on the second line. They could also if Nuge is back out of COVID protocol by that point, throw Hyman on the right side, because Hyman can play right or left wing, and go with Nuge, Draisaitl, Hyman in that configuration if you want to keep Kyler Yamamoto on the third line. Or he recommends drop Nuge down to the third line and make Nuge the third line center, which also works as well. Well, I think that's all for now, guys. I do have another video planned for today that looks at my 3 targets for the Oilers trade deadline, the 3 targets that I would specifically choose myself. I'll continue to do my trade proposal series looking at a variety of different targets for the Oilers, but like I said, this video will focus on the 3 players that I personally would go for. That should be up later today. I will do a quick update if something happens that the game's going to get postponed or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen at this point. We're probably looking at games in the future. I think today's game should be safe, but you never know. And of course, I'll have the Fanatic rundown following the Oilers and Kraken tonight. So have a great day, guys. Stay warm. It's cold out there. If this is your first visit to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comment section below. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. I'll catch you later, guys. Take care.